Hey family, what's good? This is your girl, and the Brown Goddess, and it's time for another strawberry letter. Before I get into it, I want to remind you guys to check out my book. It's called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. It's available on Create Space and also on Amazon. It has amazing reviews. It's a really good read. Be sure to check it out. I will link it below in the description box. Without any further ado, let's get started with today's letter. Let's go get 'em. I was in a relationship when I was about 18 with a guy that I thought was my true love. We broke up 10 months later, and still to this day we are friends, and I never got over it. I am turning 21 soon. I have dated guys in the past, but since then, after a while I cut them off even if they still found interest in me. I currently have a friend with benefit. Girl. And I know he has feelings for me because we even hang out outside the bedroom and we talk on the phone almost every night. I'm a university student, so we are in close proximity to each other. When I decided to address him on how he felt about me, he said he would have made things official, but he's been hurt in the past, and so he's not ready for a committed relationship. I fell back, and so did I at the same. Okay, I'm gonna just let it roll. I'm not even gonna try to change it or nothing like that. Anyway, I know it's not right to be in a casual fling, but he's been the only one that I felt comfortable with since my ex, but I've realized that it's not truly what I want anymore. Now I've been talking to another guy that I have been growing fond of, and he has said that he is interested in a proper relationship with me. He goes to another university, which is about 3 hours away, but we intend on meeting up soon. My question to you is, do I tell my friends with benefit that I am looking to date someone else so that we can't continue our activities? Girl, I'm gonna get you together. Okay, ooh, I'm gonna get you. I know I should probably tell him sooner, but I'm holding out the chance that he may want to become serious with me. If that's not the case, I don't want to be an overlap between the time I was talking to this guy while still having a casual fling with someone else. Okay, so let's get into this letter. Now, the main thing that I want to discuss in here is that you are acting as if you are in these relationships. You are moving far too fast. And I'm amazed at how quickly you catch feelings. So, the ex, you guys broke up and that's fine. So now you have this friends with benefits, and then you have the nerve to ask me, should you tell your friends with benefits that you're looking into seeing somebody else? I'm going to be very blunt what I'm getting ready to say. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if you're dating somebody else. He doesn't care if you're engaged to somebody else. He probably wouldn't care if you married somebody else. He is a friend with benefits. That means all he cares about is the sex. Don't make no mistake. Just because a man is nice to you, because a man doesn't call you names, because he doesn't make you feel cheap about it, if he doesn't want a committed relationship with you, then he shouldn't be with you. He put you in a position where you feel cheap and why do you even think that he even deserves an explanation for anything? Like, why do you think that there's something here? So you said, and then the whole issue, the reason why I'm even here doing your letter is because when you said that you don't want there to be an overlap, why is it that you feel like you can't be by yourself? If you don't enjoy your own company, why would anybody else enjoy it? Why do you feel like you have to have a man? A man shouldn't complete you. He should complement you. And I feel like you feel like by yourself you're not enough. Having a man doesn't validate you. Like I said before, validation is for parking, honey. You need to learn to be alone and be okay with it. There is nothing wrong with being single. Nothing wrong with dating respectfully. You can date with class and dignity and respect. But you are cheapening yourself by the way that you're just skipping, hopping, and jumping in these relationships with these dudes. And then you act like there's something there. You just met the new one. And you already talking about, I want to know what's going on with him. What's going on? I thought you liked the ex. I thought you were concerned about the feelings of the friends with benefits. Now you got another one. Like, I could barely keep the story straight because there's so many dudes, so many men, so little time. And if you add all of them up, they probably still wouldn't equal a real man. All of this, for what? Because a dude showed some interest in you, and now you're ready to just drop everything for him. Like, girl, I need you to calm down. I need you to slow down. Why don't you date yourself? Why don't you stop talking to all of them and figure out what you want? Learn how to love yourself. Learn that your own company is actually pretty good because you are setting the groundwork at your young age for settling. A man told you that he was hurt in the past, and hurt in the past for the wrong dude is code for I don't want to be with you, but you cool and we can have sex. That's what that really means. Because if he's that damaged, if he is that emotionally scarred, then why is he talking to you? Why is he entertaining you? As long as you keep the sex coming, friends with benefits, he will be there. He will be there for you. He don't got to take you on dates. He don't have to treat you with any respect. You think because he calls you that means he cares about you? Telemarketers call you, honey. They could give a darn about you. Like, don't look at it. I feel like what you're trying to do is you're trying to dress it up. You're trying to pretty it up. You're trying to put lipstick on a pig and think that it's not a pig. Lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig, honey. This is not cute. This is not cute at all. I feel like all of these men are all using you. Now the third one, you haven't even given him a chance to, but he will, because your standards are so low. As soon as a man winks at you or looks at you, gives you a little bit of interest, you're ready to just give him everything, your body and all. I need you to slow down and take your time and love yourself. Because until you do that, you are not going to attract a positive man who's going to love you if he feels that you don't love yourself. You are what you attract. And the reason why you are getting men who don't care much about you is because you carry yourself in a way that indicates that you don't care about yourself. You don't care about your body. You give it away freely to this man with absolutely no commitment. So if you could give it to him freely, why would he all of a sudden be wanting to commit to you? I bet you that same dude, that friends with benefits dude that you think that may give you a chance, I bet he'll find some other girl, a girl with standards, and he will be her boyfriend. Don't be the girl at the end of the night at the club waiting to see who's left. Like, no, you should never, and that's a metaphor for life. Don't you ever be the last girl in the club when the lights come on. That is not a respectable place to be. That's where that's where they find the stragglers. That's when all of a sudden they missed you all night long, but they see you now when the light's on. Like, girl, no. They're not treating you in a respectful way because you're not treating yourself in one. Stop giving your body away so freely and then expecting a man to commit. It doesn't work that way. You can never sex a man enough for him to want to just change his mind and want to be with you. No. The best you'll ever get from him is sex. And it's because of the way that you did it. You said that this next guy wants a proper relationship. What does that even mean to you? Why don't you take your time and let a man court you? A man who, the right man for you should feel like being with you is an honor and a privilege. You are a very exclusive club. I talked about it before. Treat yourself as if you are a very exclusive club. Not just everybody gets behind the velvet ropes. If the club was that easy to get into, the club wouldn't be hot, and you are hot. Have some exclusivity about yourself. Not just anybody gets to touch you and no, absolutely not. Respect yourself. When you start respecting yourself, you will attract men who also respect you. I feel like you're getting exactly what you put out. You put out I just want somebody vibe, and what you're getting is just somebody. He's not amazing. He's not taking you anywhere. I feel like all these men that you are entertaining, you act like you have so many men, so little time. These aren't even men here. Like, this isn't even, none of this is enough for you to even be thinking that they're yours. Maybe your ex, okay, it didn't work out and you just ran and jumped into this man's arms to try to see what that was going to work out. That's not working out. And this next guy is showing a little interest and here you go. It's like, you have to slow down. I feel like what you're doing is you're only going to make yourself appear cheap. You're in a small area, sounds like, and people talk. You know, you don't want dudes sending another dude to go approach you and act like you like her. Just act like you're interested in her. Tell her that you've been hurt before. And I'm telling you, man, it's just that easy. I don't want to be, I have to be this blunt with you because you are young, and I'm trying to stop you from this kind of creating a pattern of this type of behavior. A man should prove himself worthy. Not just any man that winks at you and shows a little bit of interest should get the most precious possession that you have. Have some standards. And if you have some, raise them. And there's nothing wrong with having high standards. That's why I have my retreat next week, High Heels, High Standards, because a good man will rise to the level of your standards. Now, a man who's like, man, if a man who's not interested in rising to the level of your standards, then he's probably not the one. Stop cheapening yourself by giving yourself away so freely to these unworthy suitors. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys got the gist of it. I know I was extremely passionate about this particular letter, but it just frustrated me for her to be so young and so eager to want to be with just anybody and just giving herself away piece by piece by piece. She doesn't realize that at some point that's going to take a toll on her. And I want her to stop this behavior before it really becomes harmful. You can't just, I know you want to be just like a man and you listen to the stuff, I'm a boss and all this kind of stuff, and you think that you can do the same thing that a man can do. You can date casually and not catch feelings. Most of the time you will catch feelings. As a woman, you will catch feelings. You're having intimate relationship with him, he's calling you, he's acting like your boyfriend, he's, he seems like your boyfriend, and next thing you know, you tricked yourself into believing he is your boyfriend, but he never said he was. He doesn't really act like he is out. You said, oh, because he treats me with respect outside the bedroom. What? So should any decent man. Any decent man should treat you with respect outside of the bedroom. Like, why are you acting like that's special? That's not special. That's what he's supposed to do. That is a basic. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time, later, divas and dudes.